Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be talking about the note of marshmallow. So recently I've kind of been updating my perfume list playlist on my YouTube channel, which I do have a lot of playlists on my channel and I kind of separate my videos. So perfume list just means list of fragrances in whatever category that might be. So I do like to do these every once in a while, and I have never done marshmallow. So I did recently update you guys on my vanillas, on my caramels. So now we're going to move on to marshmallow, and I would like to do a few more, maybe chocolates, some other different notes. So if there are any other notes that you would like to see, leave them in the comments section. That way I kind of make a note of that. But today we're going to be focusing on marshmallow, and I've never done a marshmallows video before. With that said, if you would like to see all of the fragrances in my collection that have the note of marshmallow in them, just keep on watching. Guys, so let's jump right into my marshmallow fragrances. Before I get started really quickly, I always try to remind myself to do this and I always forget. I always share my makeup with you guys. You guys are so sweet with me in the comment section, always giving me compliments on my makeup, and I appreciate it so much. You guys are the sweetest, and I always do upload shorts with my makeup look. So I always film my makeup, but I do upload it to shorts. The reason why I upload it to shorts is because I have a few of you guys who ask me for makeup videos, but when I do makeup videos, they never do that good. So I noticed that in shorts, they do much better. Maybe little by little, I can start working myself up again to adding a few makeup videos on my channel, but I'm not sure how that would do. So for now, I am keeping it on the shorts section of my channel. That's where I share like all of the makeup. I kind of break it down into eyes, lips, and face. So I do 3 shorts sharing all of the details. I put all of the products and all of that there. But I do like to share my lip combos sometimes on here because you guys do love to know those details. So for today's lip, which I'm really liking, it's kind of like a pinkier nude. I don't know, I've never really done a combo like this before, but I like the way that it's working with the eyes and everything. So for the lips, you guys, these lip liners must have. I'm gonna try to speed it up because I know that we're here for marshmallow perfumes. But this is the LA Girl Nude Lip Liner, Shockwave Nude Lip Liner in the shade Maple Glaze. They're affordable, and this is one of the best lip liners I have ever used in my life, period. So creamy and so good. And then I topped it off with the Fenty Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sea Sweetheart. So it looks like this. It's like a cushiony liquid lipstick. It's not super duper matte and drying. And then on top is this lip gloss, which I really love, Pat McGrath lip glosses. Today I'm wearing the Divine Rose lip gloss. I don't know if the shade is Lust, but here is the color. It's like a pinky color with a little bit of shimmer in there. Really nice. So that's what's on my lips today. So now let's jump right into the marshmallow fragrances. So I don't have too many, but the ones that I do have, a lot of them are favorites. So I'm going to start off with probably my favorite out of all of them. And this is a celebrity fragrance. This is Ari by Ariana Grande. So here is the really big bottle. It comes with a really cute like poof ball, but I don't even know if I took it out intentionally or if it got lost. I don't even remember. But this fragrance is so good. It's also one of my husband's favorite perfumes. Every single time I put this on, he compliments me. It is just an intoxicating sweet fragrance, but it has the right amount of raspberry in there to really make it juicy and flirty, and then that marshmallow in there makes it a little fluffy. So to me, marshmallow doesn't really have a scent. Like, I can't sit here and tell you marshmallow smells a certain way, but marshmallow does give like this fluffy, creamy texture to fragrances, and it does add a little bit of like a sugary vibe in there as well. So I feel like whatever you blend in with marshmallow, for example, let's say you take a pineapple and you blend it with marshmallow, it's going to be like a fluffy, sweet pineapple scent. It just adds like this fluffy texture to the fragrance and definitely makes it more sugary and sweet. But I wouldn't necessarily say that marshmallow has like a distinct smell. But the main stars of this fragrance to me are the raspberry, the grapefruit. Those fruits are beautiful. They're bright, sweet. is so good. This fragrance to me is like the ultimate like flirty, come get me type of fragrance. Like if you're trying to be really flirty or just, you know, get your man's attention, which I don't really say that a lot, but this works with my husband for sure. It is one of his favorites. It's just sweet, flirty, and just intoxicating. It's like one of the best celebrity fragrances ever. I love it so much. Another one that I absolutely love, I've been talking about it a lot lately. This one has a little bit more of like a earthy touch because like I said, whatever you mix into that marshmallow, you're gonna smell more of those notes versus the marshmallow. So this one is like a fluffy, earthy, but it never gets too earthy because there's sweetness in there as well. And there's also peach in there, so it gets very fruity as well. This is Kilian's Princess. So I still have the old packaging of this one. It now comes in the square bottle that they usually use. But this one, again, very fluffy, very sweet. But that green tea and the ginger definitely come through. So you get like this blast of like a little bit of a green, fresh, zingy type of scent. And then that marshmallow and the vanilla kind of start fluffing it up and making it sweet. Very, very sweet and sugary. So it never ends up being too green or too earthy because I do not like those types of fragrances. So this is definitely sweet. Just because I'm saying that it has a green or earthy touch, it's still very sweet. So it's for those people who really love sweet, sweet perfumes. It's very relaxing. It's very just, it makes you feel good. It smells bright. It smells happy. It smells creamy and fluffy and sweet, sugary, but zen at the same time. Very relaxing, earthy, just a little earthy. This is very, very intoxicating and very unique as well. Next up, I have this one, which I used to have the full bottle of it, but I decluttered it because I didn't really like the way that it smelled on me when I was living in Puerto Rico. So I do have a travel size from Scentbird, and this is by Dolce & Gabbana, and this is Dolce & Gabbana Perfumes. So I'm going to put a picture of the bottle on the screen, but I do just have a travel size. And this one, I remember really, really liking it when I was living in Tampa, but then once I got to Puerto Rico, it just started smelling very different, and I didn't really enjoy it too much, so I definitely need to revisit this one. This one's a little bit more perfumey. The marshmallow's in there, but this also has raspberry. I definitely pick up on that neroli in there and those florals because there is jasmine and orange blossom. So this one does come through a little bit more perfumey to me. I'm going to put it on my skin because I feel like the tester strip is not really letting it come through all the way. Yeah, this one you definitely pick up on that marshmallow, but it's more of a floral, sexy marshmallow. So these were a little bit more innocent, fruity, sweet marshmallows, a little earthy. This one is more of like that sexy perfume. Definitely pick up on the jasmine, but the marshmallow kind of softens that up. But it's still a very, to me, a floral marshmallow. White floral. I pick up a lot on the white florals. They are a little bit heady. Not gonna lie. And I also pick up a little bit on the heliotrope in this one, but the marshmallow is not as fluffy as the previous two. It does add like a fluffiness to this fragrance, but I do pick up a lot on the white florals with this one, which is crazy. I don't even pick up that much on the raspberry, which I used to be able to. I pick up on the raspberry, but I'm picking up a lot of jasmine in this one. So if you do prefer more of like a floral, very feminine fragrance with a little bit of like a fluffiness and sugary touch from the marshmallow, this one would be perfect. Definitely a little bit more sexy, a little bit more going out-ish type of scent. That's what I get from Dolce & Gabbana Perfume. The next one is from Commodity. I have a little baby bottle. This is Commodity Milk. And this one definitely gives off those like tonic marshmallow vibes, but it is accompanied by lots of woody touches in there as well. This one is very like tonic to me because it does open up with a milk note. Then there's marshmallow and natural musk. And then the base is mahogany and tonka bean, which gives it like a punch of woody type of vibe. But definitely the milk and the marshmallow are very present in here because you do pick up like this fluffy fragrance. It's just not fluffy and like tonic by itself because those woody notes really come through as well. So it's like a marshmallowy woody fragrance. So there's definitely a marshmallow for everyone in this video. We have the floral marshmallow, the fruity ones, the little herbal, and now we have the woody marshmallow. which is super duper unique. This to me is very strong on the marshmallow, one of the strongest ones. I would say that so far these two are the ones that I really get marshmallow vibes from, followed by Ari and Perfume from Dolce & Gabbana. So this next one, oh my god, this is for like sweet, gourmand, yummy, chocolate, dessert, sugary lovers. This one is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. And this one I have not had in my collection for super long. This is the first year that I have this fragrance, but it quickly became one of my favorite fragrances because it's just so yummy. It's so sweet. It reminds me a little bit of like warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works, but with added gourmand notes in there, and sweet and chocolate and sugar. This has marshmallow, chocolate, candy, ginger, bergamot. There's even coconut milk. The only floral that is in here is jasmine, and she's not loud at all, so I love that. There's vanilla, whipped cream, sugar, cashmere wood, and musk. So this one really is creamy and fluffy because not only do you have marshmallow, but you have whipped cream. This is beautiful. This is like a dessert and a perfume. This is one of my favorite perfumes. It's just so intoxicating. I haven't actually worn this one in a minute, but it's so yummy. And it's not literally like a bar of chocolate because I know that the packaging looks like chocolate. I get more vanilla, marshmallow, whipped cream. It's beautiful. So that is Sweet Tooth. Next up, we have a more complex. It's niche. It's high end. There is a lot going on in this fragrance, but I will say the more time goes by, I'm starting to really like it. And I think this just needs to sit for a little bit. When I got it the first time, I was not a fan, even though I always liked the dry down of it. But this one is by Memo Paris, and this is Sintra. So I am not only obsessed with the bottle of this because I feel like the bottle just looks so just luxe. And it's simple yet really beautiful at the same time. It's like a frosted glass. Ooh, I love it so much. So this one is definitely a more complex fragrance. So this one opens up with a blast of neroli, which I could do without because it ends up smelling very green in the literally like grass when you first spray it. But luckily, when I first got it, that smell lasted way longer. I feel like lately when I spray it, that literally lasts like maybe a minute. And then I start getting the milk, the marshmallow. There's caramel in here. There's vanilla. There's fruits, orange blossom, musk, cedar. There's a lot of really beautiful notes in this fragrance. And I feel like you just have to let this one sit. You gotta let it sit it out, because if I would have gone by what I was getting when I first got it, I probably would have decluttered it. It's so good. It starts getting very like tonic and creamy and smooth in the dry down, and definitely the neroli calms down for sure. I pick up orange blossom for sure with the sweetness of caramel and marshmallow, so it's just very sweet, and the marshmallow is very thick in here. Like it's a fluffy like jumbo marshmallow in here. I really like this one, so I feel like with time this could end up being a top fragrance for me, but I'm kind of going slowly with it because it's a lot. It performs amazing. It lasts forever on the skin. I really love the dry down. So yeah, that's Sintra. This next one, I used to have a like travel size of it and I went through it. So I'm still going to talk about it because it does have marshmallow and it's a beautiful scent. I kind of want to get a full size, but Ellis Brooklyn just doesn't last on me. The only Ellis Brooklyn fragrance that lasts really long on me, Myth, lasts forever on me. But all the other Ellis Brooklyns, they're just very soft. After like 2-3 hours, they're pretty much done. So that's the only reason I haven't gotten a full size bottle of this one, but it's Sweet by Ellis Brooklyn. This is like such a beautiful fragrance. It kind of reminds me also of God is a Woman from Ariana Grande, but Sweet is just like a very powdery. It has my favorite musk, which is ambrette. That's my all-time favorite musk if there's musk in a fragrance and it's ambrette, 99% of the time I'm going to love it because it gives it like this airy, soft musk that's not too much, but it makes the fragrance just smell perfect and smooth and so good. There's violet, it has heliotrope, there's pear, so the pear gives it a very juicy opening from what I remember. I really wanted to get that one again now after talking about it. And then there's Marshmallow Orris, which Orris also gives like a very, I would say almost fluffy texture, just very soft, like powdery texture to a scent. So sweet is such a good one. If you love sweet gourmand scents like marshmallowy, sweet, powdery, that's a great one to try, and the pear in it is beautiful. All right, so that is it for my marshmallow fragrances. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, what is your all-time favorite marshmallow fragrance? I would love to know so that I can take a look into fragrances that I have not tried before. And marshmallow is a note that I really, really enjoy. So I cannot wait to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps out my channel. Subscribe so that you don't miss out on future uploads. And with that said, I will see you guys in my next video.